Hi friends, it's Martha. In this video, I'm going to tell you all about our stay at the Hotel Lulu, located at 1850 South Harbor Boulevard in Anaheim. I'll cover the costs, the amenities, how far that walk is to Disneyland Park, and all the nearby conveniences, and there's a lot. You're going to want to stay tuned. Now, we are not sponsored. We pay out of pocket for all our stays, so you'll get our usual very honest hotel review, which always includes the good, the bad, and the oh so ugly. And if you wouldn't mind, would you please like, share, and subscribe so we can keep bringing you these honest hotel reviews? It really helps the channel out, and we really appreciate it a lot. So let's get started. The Hotel Lulu is a good neighbor Disneyland hotel, meaning it's Disney approved. We stayed there at the end of February of 2025 and paid $402 for 2 nights, which included a parking fee of $32.50 plus tax. And I'm sorry, parking fees drive me insane. $32.50 for a hotel stay parking space to me is a bit high, and I just don't get why they charge you. Now, they also offer RV and truck parking at $65 a night for 24 hours. This hotel has a fun Southern California vibe infused with a touch of Disney magic, offering a perfect blend of convenience and charm. The Toy Story parking lot is located right next door to the right of the hotel. And to the left of the hotel, you can find an IHOP, a Walgreens, a Starbucks, and a Blaze Pizza, all within about a 3-minute walk. There's also a CVS across the street. Now, I know the parking lot is right next door to Toy Story, but it took us 15 minutes to get to the buses, and we had to wait another 5 or 10 minutes for people to offload and unload. So to me, it's a 17-minute walk to Disneyland, and walking directly to Disneyland was a better way to go for us. We did the buses once, and I just thought it was just easier to just walk all the way to Disneyland. So 17 minutes. Now, Google Maps will tell you it's 10 minutes to reach the buses, but that was not our experience at all. It took longer, and then you have to wait for everybody to offload and unload and, get their strollers and all this stuff off. It was way faster just walking the 17 minutes to Disneyland. Now, when we arrived at this hotel, the staff was really, really nice. They offered a choice between bottled water or a welcome cocktail when we checked in. They were super friendly and super helpful. We arrived early, so they were very nice and kept our luggage and texted us when our room was ready, which was great. As we explored the hotel, we found a small convenience store right behind the check-in desk, in between the dining area for the restaurant that they have there. Right, there's a little slot behind the check-in desk and that dining area that has a little convenience store that has the usual snacks, drinks, ice cream, and even a few microwavable meals that you could take up to your room, because the rooms do have a microwave. Now, this hotel doesn't have complimentary breakfast. You can purchase it ahead of time when you book your room, which is kind of nice. We didn't do that because their breakfast doesn't start till 7. And if you want a rope top, that's too late. There's an IHOP literally right off the parking lot. So we ate at the IHOP. It's open 24 hours. And that was just the easiest way for us. That's what we chose to do. But if you aren't going to rope drop, then by all means, eat at their restaurant. The kitchen also has breakfast, lunch, and other snacks throughout the day. There's actually a bar in there with happy hour. There's an outdoor pool area that has a walk-up bar area where you can get something there. There's in the pool area, there's also some games for the kiddos. There's a fitness center. There's a laundry room. If you're going to plan a really long stay, you can get your laundry cleaned. Or if you're like me, do your laundry, go home with clean clothes, and unpack, you're good. Now let's head up to the room. The elevator has a cute theme, but it's a bit roughed up and felt kind of creaky and squeaky, and I felt a little unsafe in there. After you exit the elevator and head to the hallway, to the right is the ice machine, and it's really dark there. Felt really creepy. I don't know what it is about that area. They need to change it and make it better. As you go down the hallways, all the hotel room doors were this dark prison gray color, and it really gave you this prison hallway feeling. Now, there's cute artwork on the walls, which kind of made it a little bit cheerier, but it really had a overpowering prison gray feeling to me. It kind of felt kind of creepy, but that's just me, probably not you. Now, we stayed at the Deluxe North Tower Fireworks View 2-Queen Room Suite. It was fairly large and had a great mid-century modern vibe to it. There's a really small closet right when you walk in the door, right next to the bathroom. Now, this room did not have an ironing board in that closet, and it does not have an iron. It does have a steamer. There's a little teeny tiny small microwave coffee area in that little hallway right there too. The first thing when you walk in the door is you notice the bathroom's right there. The room was spotless. It was very clean. The bathroom was very clean. The tub and showers were really nice. It came stocked with plenty of towels and toilet paper, which isn't always the case these days. There was a hairdryer, the standard body wash and shampoo and conditioner. And I have to say, I really liked the body wash. It didn't dry out my skin at all. It was really gentle and non-drying. The hair care products were equally impressive. I didn't have to use any of my own stuff. I was happy with theirs. Now, the room contained a desk and TV stand with some cubbies, but there was no dresser or designated place anywhere to store clothes except that little teeny tiny closet, which had, 8 hangers in it. And I'm one of those people, I like to unpack. I like to get comfortable in my room. I'm gonna be there a few days. I wanna feel like home. This room has none of that. There's plenty of space there, but they didn't even have a bench or a luggage rack. And it just felt a little awkward, and like our luggage was on the floor wide open. It just was messy and sloppy, and I just didn't like that. They need a dresser, or they need, at the very least, a luggage rack. That's my biggest complaint next to the parking. So overall, this hotel was clean and comfortable. The fireworks are far away, but they were still enjoyable to watch from the room. If you're really tired and you've had a long day at the park, if you rope dropped and you had a long day at the park, watching the fireworks from your room is wonderful at this hotel. We really enjoyed it. Now, I complained, but I really enjoyed the stay at this hotel. The only thing we ever heard was next door, one of the little toddlers next door got really upset. She cried for maybe a couple of seconds, and then she was quiet, and that was the only sound we heard at all. So it was a fairly quiet hotel. There are so many convenient things around this hotel. Like I said before, the IHOP, the Starbucks, the Blaze Pizza, the Walgreens right there, the CVS. There's so much that you can get to really quickly from this hotel. And that 17-minute walk, while it sounds far, it wasn't bad at all. I didn't mind it even coming back at the end of the day. So overall, it was a great stay. We had a great time at this hotel. I definitely recommend it without a doubt. So think about it for your next Disneyland visit. So I'm all done here. Please let us know in the comments before other hotels you'd like us to do reviews on, because we're more than happy to go do that. And please like, subscribe, and share so we can keep growing our channel and keep bringing you these hotel reviews. So we'll see you at the parks. Have a great day. Okay, bye.